Rice, known scientifically as Oryza sativa, is one of the oldest cultivated crops in human history. Its origins trace back to the rich and fertile river valleys of Asia, where it first appeared as a wild plant in the wetlands of ancient China. The domestication and cultivation of rice represent a significant milestone in agricultural history, shaping civilizations and influencing global food systems. Ancient beginnings. The earliest evidence of rice cultivation dates back to around 10,000 years ago in the Yangtze River basin in China. Archaeological findings, including ancient rice grains and tools for harvesting, suggest that early societies practiced rudimentary forms of rice farming. These early cultivators likely used natural wetlands for rice cultivation, utilizing the floodplain environment to their advantage. The cultivation of rice allowed these societies to transition from nomadic hunter-gatherers to settled agricultural communities, fostering the growth of complex civilizations. Spread across Asia. As rice cultivation developed, it spread from its center of origin to other parts of Asia. In India, rice became a staple crop around 5,000 years ago. The Indus Valley Civilization, one of the world's earliest urban centers, relied heavily on rice cultivation. Ancient Indian texts such as the Vedas describe rice as a sacred and essential food, reflecting its importance in both daily life and religious rituals. In Southeast Asia, rice cultivation took root around 3,000 years ago. Evidence from archaeological sites in Thailand and Vietnam shows early forms of rice farming in these regions. The introduction of wet rice cultivation, characterized by the use of flooded fields or paddies, allowed for higher yields and the expansion of rice farming to new areas. Influence on ancient civilizations. Rice cultivation played a crucial role in the development of ancient civilizations throughout Asia. In China, the development of sophisticated irrigation techniques, such as terracing and canal systems, allowed for the expansion of rice fields and increased productivity. The growth of rice farming contributed to the rise of powerful dynasties and the formation of complex social and political structures. In Japan, rice became central to the agricultural system by the 3rd century BCE. The Japanese rice cultivation techniques, including the use of paddies and wet fields, enabled the growth of a highly productive and efficient rice economy. Rice also became deeply embedded in Japanese culture, influencing everything from culinary traditions to religious practices. Expansion to the Western world. Rice's journey beyond Asia began in the early centuries of the Common Era. By the Middle Ages, rice cultivation had reached the Middle East, where it was incorporated into local cuisines and agricultural practices. The spread of rice continued through trade routes and exploration, with the crop making its way to Africa and the Americas. The introduction of rice to the Western Hemisphere occurred in the 17th century, primarily through the efforts of European colonists. In the southern United States, particularly in regions with suitable wetland conditions, rice cultivation took hold. The use of enslaved African labor was instrumental in establishing rice plantations, which became a significant part of the southern economy. The cultivation techniques brought by African slaves, including the use of tidal river systems for irrigation, contributed to the success of rice farming in the region. Rice in the modern era. The 19th and 20th centuries saw significant advancements in rice cultivation, including the development of new varieties and agricultural technologies. The Green Revolution of the 1960s and 1970s introduced high-yielding rice varieties, improved irrigation systems, and modern farming practices. These innovations helped increase global rice production and address food security challenges. Today, rice remains a vital crop with a global impact. It is the primary staple food for over half of the world's population, particularly in Asia, where it is central to daily diets and cultural traditions. Advances in agricultural research continue to enhance rice production, focusing on improving yields, pest resistance, and environmental sustainability. Rice, one of the world's most versatile and widely consumed grains, comes in a multitude of varieties, each with distinct characteristics that influence its culinary uses and growing conditions. Understanding these varieties is essential for selecting the right type of rice for various dishes and for appreciating the complexity of rice cultivation. 1. Major rice species. Rice is primarily classified into 2 species. Oryza sativa, this is the most widely cultivated rice species, accounting for over 90% of global rice production. It is divided into 2 major subspecies. Indica, this subspecies is typically grown in tropical regions. Indica rice varieties have long, slender grains and are known for their aromatic qualities. They are often used in dishes where fluffy, separate grains are desired, such as biryani, pilaf, and fried rice. Japonica, primarily grown in temperate climates, Japonica rice varieties have shorter, rounder grains. These varieties are known for their sticky texture when cooked, making them ideal for dishes like sushi, rice pudding, and risotto. Oryza glaberrima. This species, also known as African rice, is native to West Africa. It is less commonly cultivated than Oryza sativa but is adapted to the specific conditions of the African environment. It is more resistant to drought and certain pests but generally yields lower quantities compared to Oryza sativa. 2. Key varieties of rice within these species. There are numerous varieties of rice, each with unique characteristics. Basmati rice, originating from the Indian subcontinent, basmati rice is renowned for its long, slender grains and aromatic fragrance. It has a light, fluffy texture when cooked and is often used in dishes such as biryani, pilaf, and various Indian and Middle Eastern recipes. Basmati rice is grown primarily in the Himalayan region and is highly prized for its quality. Jasmine rice. This fragrant rice variety is a staple in Thai cuisine. Jasmine rice has a slightly sticky texture and a floral aroma, making it a perfect accompaniment to dishes like Thai curries and stir-fries. It is typically grown in Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam. Arborio rice. Arborio rice is an Italian short-grain variety known for its high starch content. It is used primarily in risotto, where its creamy texture and ability to absorb flavors make it ideal for creating the rich, creamy consistency of this classic dish. Sushi rice. Also known as shari or sumeshi, sushi rice is a Japanese variety of short-grain rice that becomes sticky when cooked. This stickiness is essential for making sushi rolls and nigiri, as it helps the rice hold its shape and adhere to other ingredients. Sushi rice is seasoned with a mixture of vinegar, sugar, and salt. Brown rice. Brown rice is a whole grain variety that retains its bran and germ layers, giving it a chewy texture and nutty flavor. It is considered more nutritious than white rice due to its higher fiber content, vitamins, and minerals. Brown rice can come in various forms, including long grain, medium grain, and short grain. Black rice, also known as forbidden rice, black rice has a deep purple to black color due to its high anthocyanin content. It has a slightly sweet flavor and is rich in antioxidants, making it a nutritious choice. Black rice is often used in both sweet and savory dishes. Red rice. Red rice is another whole grain variety with a reddish-brown color due to the presence of anthocyanins. It has a nutty flavor and a chewy texture. Red rice is often used in dishes where its color and texture can stand out, such as in salads and side dishes. 3. Specialty rice varieties. Wild rice. Although not a true rice, wild rice is a watergrass seed native to North America. It has a distinct, nutty flavor and a chewy texture. Wild rice is often used in salads, soups, and as a stuffing ingredient. Glutinous rice. Also known as sticky rice or sweet rice, glutinous rice has a high starch content that causes it to become sticky when cooked. It is commonly used in Asian desserts and dumplings, and is a staple in certain traditional dishes. Camargue rice. Grown in the French region of Camargue, this rice variety has a distinctive red color and a nutty flavor. It is often used in Mediterranean cuisine and is prized for its unique taste and texture. 4. Growing conditions and adaptability. Each variety of rice has specific growing requirements, such as water availability, soil type, and climate conditions. For example, indica rice prefers tropical climates with ample water. It is often grown in flooded paddies or low-lying areas with consistent water supply. Japonica rice thrives in temperate climates with cooler temperatures. It can be grown in both irrigated paddies and dry fields. African rice, Oryza glaberrima, adapted to drought-prone areas and can be grown in less fertile soils compared to Oryza sativa varieties. 5. Cooking and culinary uses. Understanding the characteristics of different rice varieties helps in choosing the right type for specific dishes. For example, basmati rice, ideal for dishes where fluffy, separate grains are desired. Jasmine rice, perfect for dishes requiring a slightly sticky texture and fragrant aroma. Arborio rice, essential for achieving the creamy texture in risottos. Sushi rice, necessary for making sushi and other Japanese dishes where stickiness is important. Rice cultivation is a complex process that involves various farming techniques tailored to the crop's unique growth requirements. From traditional methods to modern innovations, the practices used in rice farming significantly influence yield, quality, and sustainability. This chapter delves into the various aspects of rice cultivation, including soil preparation, planting methods, irrigation, pest management, and harvesting. 1. Soil preparation and land selection. Soil types and preparation. Rice grows best in well-watered, nutrient-rich soils. The ideal soil for rice cultivation is loamy or silty soil with good water-holding capacity. Heavy clay soils, which retain water well, are also suitable for rice paddies. Before planting, soil preparation involves several key steps. Land clearing. The first step is to clear the land of any existing vegetation, rocks, or debris. This is often done using mechanical equipment or manual labor. Plowing and tilling. After clearing, the land is plowed to break up the soil and improve aeration. Tilling is done to create a smooth, level surface for water to evenly cover the field. In traditional farming, plowing is often done using draft animals, while modern methods use tractors. Field leveling. For effective water management, the field must be leveled to ensure uniform water distribution. This is achieved through grading, which involves adjusting the field's elevation and slope. Fertilization. Adding fertilizers to the soil provides essential nutrients that rice plants need for healthy growth. Common fertilizers include nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, as well as organic matter like compost or manure. 2. Planting methods. Direct seeding. Direct seeding involves planting rice seeds directly into the prepared field. This method is commonly used in regions with limited water resources or where labor is scarce. There are two main types of direct seeding. Dry direct seeding. Seeds are sown on dry soil and then watered. This method is less labor-intensive but may result in lower yields compared to other methods. Wet direct seeding. Seeds are sown into puddled fields flooded with water. This method ensures better seedling establishment and is commonly used in areas with abundant water. Transplanting. Transplanting is a traditional method where seedlings are grown in a nursery and then transferred to the main field. This method involves several steps. Nursery preparation. A separate area, known as a nursery, is prepared to grow rice seedlings. The nursery field is often smaller and is managed to ensure healthy seedling growth. Seedling growth. Seeds are sown in the nursery, where they grow for 20-30 days until they reach the appropriate size for transplanting. Transplanting. Seedlings are carefully uprooted and transplanted into the main field. This method allows for better control over plant spacing and can lead to higher yields. 3. Irrigation management. Effective water management is crucial for successful rice cultivation. Rice can be grown under various irrigation conditions, including flooded fields, paddies, the most common method, where fields are flooded to a depth of 2-4 inches. Flooding helps control weeds, provides essential nutrients, and creates a favorable environment for rice growth. Rain-fed rice. In areas with sufficient rainfall, rice can be grown without artificial irrigation. Rain-fed rice farming relies on natural precipitation to flood the fields. Supplementary irrigation. In regions with irregular rainfall, supplementary irrigation is used to provide additional water when needed. This can be achieved through systems like canals, wells, or drip irrigation. Alternate wetting and drying, AWD. This water-saving technique involves periodically allowing fields to dry out before reflooding. AWD can reduce water usage and improve rice yield while minimizing methane emissions. 4. Pest and disease management. Pest and disease management is essential for maintaining healthy rice crops and maximizing yields. Common pests and diseases include pests. Insects such as rice weevils, stem borers, and leafhoppers can damage rice plants. Integrated pest management, IPM, strategies, including biological control, chemical pesticides, and cultural practices, are used to manage pest populations. Diseases. Rice is susceptible to various diseases, including blast, sheath blight, and bacterial leaf blight. Disease management involves using resistant varieties, applying fungicides, and practicing crop rotation. 5. Harvesting and post-harvest processing. Rice harvesting is typically done when the grains have matured and turned golden brown. The timing of harvest is crucial to prevent losses due to shattering or over-ripening. Harvesting methods include manual harvesting. In traditional farming, rice is harvested by hand using sickles or scythes. This method is labor-intensive but allows for selective harvesting. Mechanical harvesting. In modern agriculture, combine harvesters are used to cut, thresh, and collect rice in a single operation. This method is more efficient and suitable for large-scale production. Post-harvest processing. After harvesting, rice undergoes several processing steps to prepare it for consumption. Threshing, the process of separating rice grains from the straw. Threshing can be done manually or using machinery. Drying, rice grains are dried to reduce moisture content and prevent spoilage. Drying can be done using sun drying, mechanical dryers, or a combination of both. Milling, the process of removing the husk and polishing the rice grains. Milling produces white rice, while brown rice retains the bran and germ layers. Storage, proper storage is essential to prevent spoilage and pest infestation. Rice is stored in clean, dry conditions, often in silos or storage bins. 6. Sustainable practices and innovation. Sustainable rice farming practices aim to reduce environmental impact and improve resource efficiency. Innovations in rice cultivation include SRI, system of rice intensification, an approach that emphasizes plant spacing, water management, and soil fertility to increase yields and reduce resource use. Precision agriculture, the use of technology, such as GPS and drones, to monitor and manage rice fields more precisely. Organic farming, growing rice without synthetic pesticides or fertilizers, using organic methods to maintain soil health and biodiversity. Rice, as a staple food crop, has profound economic and social implications worldwide. Its cultivation influences economies, shapes societies, and impacts livelihoods, particularly in regions where rice farming is a primary occupation. This chapter explores the multifaceted economic and social effects of rice cultivation, including its role in economic development, labor dynamics, and societal structures. 1. Economic importance of rice cultivation. Global market and trade. Rice is a fundamental staple in many countries, and its production and trade play a crucial role in the global economy. The economic importance of rice can be observed through production and yield. Rice is one of the most widely produced cereal crops, with Asia being the leading producer. Countries like China, India, Indonesia, and Vietnam contribute significantly to global rice production. High-yielding varieties and advanced cultivation techniques have increased productivity, making rice a key component of global food security. Trade and export. Rice trade is vital for many countries, with major exporters including Thailand, Vietnam, India, and Pakistan. Exporting rice provides foreign exchange earnings and supports economic growth. Conversely, importing countries rely on rice imports to meet domestic demand, affecting their trade balances and food security. Price fluctuations. The global rice market is subject to price fluctuations due to factors such as weather conditions, supply and demand dynamics, and trade policies. Price changes impact both producers and consumers, influencing livelihoods and food affordability. Contribution to rural economies. Rice cultivation is a cornerstone of rural economies in many developing countries. Its economic impact includes employment. Rice farming provides employment for millions of people, particularly in rural areas. It offers work opportunities in various stages of production, from planting and harvesting to milling and processing. In countries like India and Bangladesh, rice cultivation is a significant source of livelihood for smallholder farmers. Income generation. For many farmers, rice cultivation is a primary source of income. The sale of rice and rice-based products contributes to household earnings and local economies. The profitability of rice farming can vary based on factors such as yield, market prices, and production costs. Infrastructure development. The growth of the rice sector often leads to improvements in rural infrastructure. Investments in irrigation systems, roads, and storage facilities enhance agricultural productivity and support economic development in rice-growing regions. 2. Social impact of rice cultivation. Food security and nutrition. Rice plays a central role in food security and nutrition, particularly in Asia and Africa. Its social impact includes staple food. Rice is a staple food for over half of the world's population, providing a significant portion of daily caloric intake. Its availability and affordability are crucial for ensuring food security and reducing hunger. Nutritional value. While rice provides essential carbohydrates, its nutritional content can vary. White rice, which has been milled and polished, is lower in fiber and micronutrients compared to brown rice. Efforts to improve the nutritional quality of rice include the development of bio-fortified varieties, such as golden rice, which is enriched with vitamins and minerals. Cultural and societal significance. Rice cultivation has deep cultural and societal significance in many regions. Cultural practices. In many cultures, rice cultivation is intertwined with traditional practices, rituals, and festivals. For example, rice planting and harvest festivals are celebrated in countries like Japan, Thailand, and India, reflecting the cultural importance of rice. Social structures. Rice farming influences social structures and community dynamics. In some societies, rice cultivation is a communal activity, fostering cooperation and social bonds among farmers. The organization of labor, access to resources, and land ownership can shape social relations and community organization. Challenges and issues. Rice cultivation also presents several challenges with social implications. Labor conditions. In many rice-growing regions, labor conditions can be challenging. Issues such as low wages, long working hours, and inadequate working conditions affect the well-being of farm workers. Efforts to improve labor conditions and provide fair wages are essential for enhancing the quality of life for those involved in rice farming. Gender dynamics. Women play a significant role in rice cultivation, particularly in developing countries. However, they often face barriers related to access to resources, decision-making power, and economic opportunities. Promoting gender equality and empowering women in agriculture are crucial for achieving sustainable development in rice-growing communities. Environmental sustainability. The environmental impact of rice cultivation, including water usage, soil degradation, and greenhouse gas emissions, poses challenges for sustainability. Addressing these issues through sustainable farming practices, water management, and climate-smart agriculture is essential for ensuring the long-term viability of rice farming. 3. Innovations and future trends. Technological advancements. Innovations in rice cultivation are shaping the future of the industry and addressing economic and social challenges. Precision agriculture. The use of technology, such as drones, sensors, and GPS, is improving rice farming practices. Precision agriculture enhances productivity, optimizes resource use, and reduces environmental impact. Genetic improvement. Advances in plant breeding and genetic engineering are leading to the development of rice varieties with improved yield, disease resistance, and nutritional quality. These innovations contribute to increased food security and sustainability. Sustainable practices. Efforts to promote sustainable rice farming include the adoption of water-saving techniques, organic farming, and integrated pest management. These practices aim to reduce environmental impact and enhance the resilience of rice production systems. Global collaboration. Addressing the challenges and opportunities in rice cultivation requires global collaboration, research and development. International research organizations, governments, and private sector partners work together to advance rice cultivation practices, improve crop varieties, and address issues such as climate change and food security. Policy and support. Effective policies and support systems are essential for promoting sustainable rice farming, ensuring fair trade practices, and improving the livelihoods of rice farmers. Collaboration between governments, NGOs, and local communities plays a vital role in achieving these goals. Rice, as a staple food, has woven itself into the cultural and culinary fabric of societies around the world. Its versatility and adaptability make it a key ingredient in a wide range of dishes, reflecting diverse culinary traditions and cultural practices. This chapter explores the significance of rice across various cultures and its role in traditional and contemporary cuisine. 1. Rice in Asian cultures. East Asia. China. Rice is a central component of Chinese cuisine, with its history dating back over 7,000 years. In China, rice is typically served as a staple accompaniment to dishes such as stir-fries, dumplings, and soups. The region is known for its diverse rice-based dishes, including congee, a savory rice porridge, and fried rice. Rice cultivation has also influenced traditional Chinese festivals, such as the Dragon Boat Festival, where rice dumplings, zongzi, are prepared and consumed. Japan. In Japan, rice, known as gohan, is considered the foundation of the diet. It is often served with a variety of side dishes, such as fish, vegetables, and pickles. Sushi, a famous Japanese dish, features vinegared rice combined with raw fish or other ingredients. Rice also plays a role in Japanese rituals and ceremonies, including Shinto offerings and New Year's celebrations. Korean cuisine features rice as a staple, with dishes such as bibimbap, a mixed rice dish with vegetables, meat, and a spicy sauce, and kimchi fried rice. In Korea, rice is often accompanied by multiple side dishes, known as banchan. Traditional Korean rice cakes, tteok, are also significant in festivals and celebrations. Southeast Asia Thailand, Thai cuisine is renowned for its use of jasmine rice, known for its fragrant aroma and delicate flavor. Thai dishes such as green curry, pad Thai, and mango sticky rice showcase the versatility of rice. Sticky rice, or khao niu, is a staple in northern Thailand and is often served with savory dishes or sweet treats. Vietnam, rice is a fundamental part of Vietnamese cuisine, with dishes like pho, a fragrant noodle soup, and ban xeo, savory rice pancakes. Vietnamese cuisine features a variety of rice forms, including rice noodles and rice cakes. Rice plays a central role in traditional meals and celebrations, such as Tet, the Vietnamese Lunar New Year. 2. Rice in South Asian cultures. Northern India. In northern India, rice is often paired with dishes such as biryani, a spiced rice and meat dish, and pulao. Rice is also an integral part of everyday meals, often served with curries, dal, lentil soup, and various vegetables. In some regions, rice is used to make traditional sweets like kheer, a rice pudding. Southern India, South Indian cuisine features rice as a staple in various forms, including dosa, rice crepes, idli, steamed rice cakes, and sambar, a spicy lentil stew. Rice is commonly used in dishes such as lemon rice, coconut rice, and curd rice. The use of rice is deeply embedded in South Indian festivals and rituals. Bangladesh and Pakistan. Bangladesh. Rice is a staple in Bangladeshi cuisine, with dishes like khichuri, a rice and lentil stew, and pulao being common. Rice is often served with fish, meat, and vegetable curries. Traditional rice dishes are prepared for special occasions and celebrations. Pakistan. In Pakistan, rice is used in various traditional dishes, including biryani, a flavorful rice and meat dish, and pilaf. Rice is commonly served with a range of curries, raita, yogurt-based side dish, and salad. The preparation of rice-based dishes often involves a blend of spices and herbs. 3. Rice in Western and other cultures. Mediterranean. Italy. Rice has a significant place in Italian cuisine, particularly in northern regions. Risotto, a creamy rice dish cooked with broth and various ingredients such as mushrooms, seafood, or vegetables, is a notable example. Arborio rice, a short grain variety, is commonly used in risotto preparation. Spain. Spanish cuisine features rice prominently in dishes such as paella, a saffron-flavored rice dish often cooked with seafood, meat, and vegetables. The use of rice in Spanish cuisine reflects the influence of Moorish culture and its integration into local culinary traditions. Latin America. Mexico. In Mexican cuisine, rice is commonly served as a side dish, often flavored with tomato, garlic, and spices. Dishes such as arroz con pollo, rice with chicken, and arroz con leche, rice pudding, showcase the versatility of rice in Latin American cooking. Brazil. Brazilian cuisine features rice in dishes such as feijoada, a black bean and meat stew served with rice, and arroz e feijão, rice and beans. Rice is a staple in Brazilian meals and is often accompanied by a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. 4. Rice in contemporary cuisine. Fusion and modern cooking. Fusion cuisine. In contemporary cooking, rice is used in innovative ways, blending traditional and modern flavors. Examples include sushi burritos, rice-based salads, and rice bowls with diverse ingredients from various culinary traditions. Health and nutrition trends. The health benefits of rice, such as its energy-providing carbohydrates, have led to the development of rice-based products like rice cakes, rice milk, and gluten-free rice flour. These products cater to dietary needs and preferences in modern nutrition. 5. Rice in festivals and ceremonies. Cultural celebrations. Harvest festivals. Rice plays a central role in harvest festivals around the world, celebrating the end of the growing season and expressing gratitude for a bountiful crop. Examples include the Japanese inari matsuri, Thai loi krathong, and Indian pongal. Religious ceremonies. In many cultures, rice is used in religious rituals and ceremonies. In Hindu ceremonies, rice is often offered as a symbol of prosperity and fertility. In Buddhist traditions, rice is used in offerings and as part of rituals to honor ancestors.